Ankit and Shreyas Mishra. Please. I would also like to call upon our founding members, Kiran and Sheetal Shetty. We'll take a minute, quick photo.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the entire team that's up on stage. Give them a huge round of applause as the official launch of the Simple One is here.
Let's talk about the powertrain, what we have done so far. So, this is our patented motor. It has a specification of 4.5 nominal. It does a peak of 8.5 kilowatt. It has a torque of 72 Newton meters of torque. It does 0 to 40 in 2.95 seconds, which makes it the fastest Indian scooter. We call it an arc motor or simple arc motor. So that's our patented powertrain that we have developed over the last 3.5 years. It has an IP67 rating. It does a gradability of 20 degrees. It has 4 riding modes: Eco, Ride, Dash, and Sonic. It's a PMSM motor type. You can do a top speed of 105 kmph on 100 by 80 and 110 by 80 tires, and you have the kind of everything that you really need in this in terms of powertrain. Going forward, we have a battery which is a 4.8 kilowatt hour battery, which comes along with a removable battery pack. It has a fixed battery, it has a removable battery pack. So when I say a fixed battery, it is completely indigenously developed, patented, and you cannot really remove it. The reason behind it is because we wanted to keep it as a reserve or keep it as a solution where you have both of it, both experiences. And we have one battery pack which is removable. It is a 7 kg battery pack which you can easily remove, take home, charge it, or even if you don't have a charging station, you want to travel around 60-70 kilometers, the battery pack will do it for you. You don't have to really worry about getting home. You can remove it, charge it any 15 amp socket that you can find. Else you will have our charging stations coming across, and you can look forward to charging it there. Going about the frame. So we have a lightweight and a strong chassis of tubular form. We have chosen this because it's a traditional way of doing it. 100 years of mechanical design. There's nothing that we could really wanted to look at reinventing. It did our solution, but again we went around developing this from scratch. So we had to redesign everything to fit our kind of powertrain, our kind of battery packs, and this is again our own IP that we have developed to suit the kind of powertrain, the kind of battery packs, the kind of complete modular structure that we want to develop. Going forward, we have a telescopic fork suspension at the rear. It's a single suspension. It is a symmetrically mounted progressive monoshock. It does save your back. Trust me, it does. So we have, moving forward, I would like to introduce you Simple Loop. That's our charging network for both public and home chargers. So it is available with the scooter once you purchase it, of course. So it does a fast charging of 2.5 kilometers in public charging. At home, you can charge the complete fixed battery in 2.75 hours, a portable battery in 75 minutes. So this is the specification of Simple Loop, and this will be installed on every city that we expand on. We aim to have 300 plus charging stations in the next 7 months across 13 states. So let's talk more on the dashboard. So as I mentioned earlier, it's a smart scooter. It can do the navigation. It has a customizable dashboard. You can change the color as you like. You can adjust the brightness. You can do every aspect that a dashboard that you expect a smart scooter to do. So it has all the features. It comes with a Bluetooth 5.2. You can pick your calls. You can listen to music on go. You can do every single thing that a phone could do on a dashboard like this. So it's a completely connected scooter. It is 4G enabled. So it's a 7-inch touchscreen. It has a resolution of 1024 into 600 pixels. Brightness is around 1000 nits. Aspect ratio is 16:9. Color depth of 24 bits. So these are the specifications of the scooter. So you're seeing a ride mode scooter when you're riding, and that's a static mode. That's a dashboard. The static dashboard once you're on it. Going forward, we have an app. An app so that you are always connected to your One. It has every other feature that you would expect on Google fencing. You have Bluetooth connectivity. You have serviceability. You can book your services, everything. So let me get into details of it. So what do I mean by geofencing? There are two aspects to it. One, you want to lock your scooter in a particular radius and keep it so that you are alerted when it is out after a certain radius, right? Then you have a particular way of finding a scooter as well. So you can open your app. You don't have to really plug in anything. As soon as you open your app, it'll start locating your scooter. Suppose you're lost in a parking lot or anywhere else where you're not able to find the scooter. You can just open your app, it'll navigate easily to your One. Apart from that, the smart features that we have is 4G, Bluetooth, over-the-air updates, of course, onboard navigation, music control, call control, SOS message, geofencing, document storage, remote telemetrics, fast charger locations, and yes, TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system, which hardly any scooter today gets, or any bike for that matter. It will be displayed on your dashboard all the time. So you'll have informations at the go, a curb weight of 110 kgs. So these are the specifications that a customer would really like to know. Tires of 12 inches, boot space of 30 liters, curb weight of 110 kgs. 30 liters. So we claim to have the best in class boot space. It can fit any big size helmet that a normal person would want to. So that is the kind of space that is available on the scooter to experience. Torque of 72 Newton meters. A nominal power of 4.5 kilowatt. And a battery capacity of 4.8 kilowatt. So everyone has been talking about what are the exact specifications, the price, the range, the performance, the acceleration. So we have a 203 kilometers of range in eco mode on a real time. So that's a eco mode of 45 kmph to 50 kmph. So that's the eco mode. Then we have 236 kilometers in IDC conditions. That is Indian drive cycle. That is ideally the range that we would get. 203 kilometers, the longest in India, the longest in the world. We have spent around millions of man hours, I believe, in doing this. A lot of people are talking about 240 kilometers of range that a scooter offers. We actually do. We actually have 200 plus of kilometers of range at this scooter with a battery pack of 4.8 kilowatt. So today on 15th August, you can really say goodbye to petrol scooters, and you can really get freedom from them and switch to electric vehicles with a range which is not better than an Activa. It's the best in class, best in the world. and it's time to switch to simple one. So range is not the only aspect. Let's talk about accelerations as well. 0 to 40 in 2.95 seconds. That probably is the fastest scooter, as I mentioned earlier. It does 0 to 50 in 3.6. So we have two accelerations to look forward to. So anyone who is at a traffic signal or anywhere on a racetrack, you can definitely look at these numbers and be happy about it, that you can actually beat a 180cc vehicle going forward. It does a top speed of 105 kmph with 110 tires. That's the top speed we are claiming. So a lot of people are talking about the price. It's not 1,50,000, of course. A lot of people do expect it to be around 2 lakhs. We have had a lot of inquiries asking about it. People saying that it'll cost you much more than any other competition that's out there. 1,30,000. We are not looking at that price as well. So it is 1,30,000